Good evening, and thank you for joining us for our weekly worship and prayer. We are so grateful for this opportunity to connect with you this evening. I want to invite you to find a quiet space as we engage in this moment of worship. But before we enter into a time of prayer, I want to share just a few announcements of what's happening in the life of our church this week. Not only are we gathering tonight for this moment of worship and prayer, but we will also drop a link on YouTube and Facebook tomorrow that will send you to a video that is a guided meditation led by Kent Fish. The invitation for you is to simply find a quiet space, maybe light a candle with a glass of wine or maybe a cup of tea, and to go through a 30-minute prayer exercise as Kent reads over some prayers and poetry, and together we think about how poetry could be our prayer. We are excited about this practice, and we acknowledge that for some this is a new sort of way of being spiritual, and it may be uncomfortable and even awkward, and yet we want to encourage you to engage. We also want to remind you that on Wednesday we will connect again for a moment of worship. We will be in our sanctuary, and Lonnie will lead us through music. And we'll also be sharing some of our video testimonies that we have gathered of church members who have taken some time to be reflective on how God has been working and moving in their lives as they share some lessons they've learned throughout this season of isolation. Then on Friday, we will gather again as a faith community because we are inviting you to spend at least 30 minutes in prayer as we have every Friday. But this Friday, we want you to spend at least 30 minutes in prayer thinking about the new normal, the transition of what is yet to come. And we think that's important because what we're seeing in our society right now is this transition, and some things are beginning to change, and that is exciting, and it's also scary. So we think it's important that we spend some time in prayer over this transition. And then we will again connect on Sunday for worship. That will be at 11 o'clock, and that will be on Facebook Live as well as YouTube, and we'll have all those instructions on our church website. If you have any questions about the happenings of First Christian Church San Angelo, visit our website, send us a message, call the church office, send me a text or an email. We'll love to respond to any of your questions. With that said, I invite you to join me in a moment of prayer. Gracious God, as we enter into this sacred time of worship, open our hearts so that we might hear your word. As we gather for a moment of music and prayer, may you still the noise around us, and may this be a transforming time for all of us as we continue to seek ways to be faithful, as we have boldly said yes to being your church, to being your hands and feet. May you continue to guide us and lead us as together we worship. Amen.
Lord, I come, I confess, bowing here, I find my rest. Without you, I fall apart. You're the one that guides my heart. Lord, I need you, oh, I need you, every hour I need you, my one defense, my righteousness, oh God, how I need you. Where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Where grace is found is where you are. And where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is Christ in me. Lord, I need you, oh, righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. So teach my soul to rise in you when temptation comes my way. When I cannot stand, I'll fall on you. Jesus, you're my hope and stay. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. The ground beneath my feet gives way, and I hear the sound of crashing waves. All my world is washing out to sea. I'm hidden safe in the God who never moves, holding fast to the promise of your truth. You are holding tighter still to me. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. Oh, the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. The rock of our salvation. Hope is in the promise of your love, my support within the raging flood. Even in the tempest I can see I'm hidden safe in the God who never moves, holding fast to the promise of your truth. You are holding tighter still to me. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. The rock of our salvation. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You've been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, no lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, no lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself